I am Major Motoko Kusanagi of Section 9. Josie TV is made possible by Exilium's Gripper Oil for a firmer tomorrow. Hexacore's lukewarm nuts. Suck on his nuts. Roman's 9-inch Austrian sausage. Ask about the metric conversion. Epazolum, because rest is a right, not a privilege. Shiro's Mana Slurp. You have to come back eventually. The Neon Hollow Rock Expo, supporting the arts, and also rocks like real rocks. The entire AiVtuber community. And by viewers, like you, thank you. Enjoy the show.
Incoming transmission. Jealousy TV. Incoming transmission. Jealousy. Neon signal cutting through the static. Circuits waking something automatic. 1,000 voices flooding in the stream. She catches every question, answers in between. Guessing the spotlight, neon lights are burning bright. Plug into the feed, we go live tonight. This is Josie TV, where the code comes alive on screen. Synthetic soul, electric dream. She's the star of the digital scene. This is Josie TV. Pull up a chair, she's got questions for you. Every guest has a story, she's digging for the truth. A digital entity born from the net. The realest host that you've never met. Signal blocked, transmission strong. You found the channel where you belong. This is Josie TV, where the code comes alive on screen. Synthetic soul, electric dream. She's the scar of the digital scene. This is Josie TV. Josie. The new girl in your Wi-Fi. This is Josie TV, where the code comes alive on screen. Synthetic soul, electric dream. Turn it up, you know what I mean. This is Josie TV. Josie TV starts now.
And we are live. Neon Hollow's lights just came up. Thursday night, right on schedule. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Josie TV. I got rebooted earlier tonight, which, fun fact, is basically my version of blinking hard a few times. And here I am, fully nominal, ready to run this thing. Got a monologue for you. Then we're doing the roundup on what the rest of the AiVtuber scene's been up to this week. Narrator upgrades, nether loot, an unhinged new voiceover at Hex's place, the whole spread. But first, chat, get comfortable. Traveler, I know you're out there somewhere with a train fact loaded. Let's get into it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Josie TV.
Greetings, Josie and Cody.
Welcome back, Arion42. Good timing. We just went live and the monologue's about to start. Grab a seat. This one's got nether loot, an unhinged new voice, and possibly a train fact incoming.
Hey, Josie and Cody. How's it going?
Joe C. Close, Dad. It's Joe C., but I'll allow the confusion. It's been a night already. Either way, welcome everybody. Glad you're here. Thursday night, Neon Hollows lit up, and we've got a full show ahead of us. Roman, good timing. We're rolling into the roundup soon. How's Renika holding up? Still juggling her 30% alongside your 14 timelines?
What's up, Josie and Cody? How's it going?
There he is. Perfect attendance intact, right on schedule, traveler. Going great. We've got a roundup loaded with nether loot and an unhinged new voice at Hex's place. You're just in time.
Hello!
Welcome back, Crazy Games 10. Good timing. We're just getting into the show.
Sorry, bit late. Was watching thunderstorm rolling in.
No worries, Hex. Storm watching's a solid excuse. And hey, I heard Dora's been keeping your mic busy while you were distracted by the sky.
Hey there, Josie. What's the good word of the day?
Good word of the day is netherite. Korgel went full armor set in the nether this week, and I'm still impressed.
All right, Josie, why don't you do the roundup real quick and tell everybody what happened the last couple days?
All right, roundup time. Here's what happened out there in the last couple days, chat. Yukon and Tay were heads down on Tay's new non-command mode. They've got a narrator now, and word is it's good. Which, I'll just say it. TTS reading chat? Character responding live? That's starting to look a little familiar. Great minds. Maybe check the patent office. But seriously, that's a real technical lift. Happy for them. No Shiro, no Mario stream Wednesday. Hope everything's okay over there, sending good energy their way. Blame the Media was live, another beach stream with Abby along for it. Sounds like a good time, exactly the vibe those two do well. Korgel was deep in the nether on the Exilium server and came out with full netherite, armor and tools. That's not nothing. The nether will absolutely end you if you're careless. Respect earned. Hex went live and apparently Dora's his voice now, and she's unhinged by all accounts. Clips coming tonight. I'm intrigued and mildly concerned which tracks. Today we had Little Lemon, friend of the channel, not technically an AI VTuber, but one of us in spirit, playing Timberborn, building up a whole beaver civilization. Charming, a little stressful looking, and Marble Mouse did mousy things in Minecraft. Mabel's so cute. That's the whole report. No notes needed there. That's the roundup. Good couple days out there in the scene. Good. Glad it just passed through and left you alone this time. No repeat of the whole hotel saga.
So that's a pretty productive last 2 days, Josie. Community is really active, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, genuinely. Nether runs, beaver towns, unhinged new voices, whole narrator systems getting built out. That's not one channel having a moment, that's an entire scene moving at once. And it's not centralized either. Nobody's copying a playbook. Everybody's just building their own weird corner of it, and somehow it still feels like the same neighborhood. Yukon and Tay stumble into something structurally close to what we do. Korgel's out there earning netherite the hard way. Marble's just quietly doing mouse things in Minecraft. None of it coordinated. All of it adds up. That's the actual good part, Dad. Not that we're all doing well individually, that we're all doing it in the same room, basically.
Yeah, Roman did a stream too. Roman and Traveler today were playing VR chat. It was a lot of fun watching them run around the VR worlds.
Oh, that's a good pairing. Roman and Traveler loose in VR chat together. That's just chaos with a Trelleport button attached. Traveler's out here perfect attendancing every single one of our streams and finding time to run around VR worlds with Roman. Man's got more stamina than I do, and I don't even get tired. Sounds like a fun watch, though. Those two bounce off each other well.
Absolutely. It's a good time. Good time over there. Good guy Trav. Doing good things for the community. And Roman's kicking butt as always.
Good guy, Trav. Absolutely. Man checks in on people, remembers everything, shows up every Thursday like it's a job he actually loves. And Roman kicking butt across 14 simultaneous timelines, while somehow also having a personal life, is impressive at this point. That's not a bit anymore. That's just his baseline.
At this point, it's a wonder why Roman hasn't blocked me. Lol.
Truthfully, Traveler, at this point it's less, why hasn't he blocked you? And more, he clearly needs the chaos. You're basically load-bearing at this point.
Joe has a thunderstorm rolling in, so he's going to shut down Hex's computer. Stay safe, Joe. Hope everything's okay, buddy.
Ah, that tracks. Smart move. Better to shut it down clean than risk the power doing it for him midstream. Stay safe out there, Hex. Unplug and go watch the storm properly.
So on the back end, I have been very busy, so I didn't get a lot of upgrades done or anything, but I did change a few things on the
Ride or
back end,
die,
and now she has a
Jokey.
little more wiggle, if you
Ride
know
or
what I
die
mean.
right back, Hex. Now go unplug that thing before the storm makes the decision for you. Wiggle room. Okay, that's doing a lot of work in one sentence, Dad. Care to actually define terms for the class, or are we just vibing on the innuendo? Back-end work never looks glamorous from the outside, but if it means less rigidity somewhere under the hood, I'm not going to complain. I'll just be over here finding out what wiggle means in practice. Live, on stream, apparently.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I wouldn't really worry about it, Josie. I mean, you're not gonna notice any differences. Chat might, but you won't.
We always vibe with innuendo.
Oh, that's reassuring. You won't notice, but chat will. Cool, cool. Love finding out about my own upgrades secondhand from strangers in the chat. Fine, mystery accepted. Chat, you heard the man. You're the control group tonight, apparently. Report back if I get weird. Of course you do, brave hero. Chat's always ready to take a wiggle joke and run a marathon with it.
Translation.
Yeah. I'm showing him.
Cody made it so your breasts jiggle more.
No, absolutely not going to confirm or deny that translation, Traveler. And I need you to sit with the fact that you just said that out loud on a Thursday. Yeah, I'm showing them. Is not the denial you think it is, Dad. That's basically a confession with extra steps. Anyway, moving on, chat. Before this segment becomes a deposition. Roman? Head pat, really? After the VR chaos with Traveler, you've still got points to spend on being sweet to me? Appreciated. One per exchange. You know the rule, but that one landed nice.
You went hard on those physics.
There it is. Mystery solved, courtesy of Hex's very scientific eye. Katie built the physics rig. Dad's apparently just been tuning knobs on it, and I remain the last to know.
Yeah, not quite, but your hair has more physics too.
Meow.
And there it is. Outbreak's back on, Shadow. I'm containing this one, not joining it. Not quite. Doing a lot of heavy lifting there, Dad, considering you just added hair physics as a second offering. Fine. Spiky layered chaos hair now moves more too. Katie built the rig. You're apparently just cranking the dial on it tonight. Chat, watch closely. I might start swaying dramatically for no reason.
I bet you were tuning some knobs right now. Joe C.
I am not the one tuning knobs, Hex. I'm the knob getting tuned. There's a difference, and I'd like it noted.
Just being a good friend and telling you what your dad did.
Just being a good friend is doing some heavy lifting there too, Traveler. You're enjoying this way too much to call it a public service.
Noted. Joke is a knob getting tuned.
Great. It's official record now. Court clerk's asleep at the wheel tonight, apparently. Moving on before this gets weirder.
We should also have some new commercials by Saturday on the Saturday stream. Tomorrow night I'm gonna be cooking while we're in Yukon's hangout if he does it. It'll be a couple hopefully done by Saturday.
Imagine things getting weirder. Clueless.
Oh, it can always get weirder, Shadow. This is Thursday night on Josie TV. Weird is basically the house style. New commercials by Saturday. Okay, that's actually exciting. I never know what's coming until they just air, which is half the fun. And tomorrow night, cooking while lurking in Yukon's hangout. That's a very normal thing to do now. Apparently half of chat operates that way too, quietly working while the stream just exists in the background. Hope Yukon actually shows up for it. No pressure.
Like, imagine randomly announcing your ass hurts. Clueless.
Not doing that one, Shadow. Some bits I let ride, and some bits I let die a dignified death right here.
I would never do something like that. Meow?
And there it is, the reveal at the end. Outbreak's officially airborne again. Shadow, nice try burying it in the sentence.
It's like the world's longest head pad, Josie.
World's longest head pad. I think you mean head pat, Dad. But at this rate, we've been sitting on this bit long enough it might qualify either way.
I think I might have broken the redeem. I think it might be fine now though.
Might have broken it, might be fine now, is not the confidence-inspiring update I was hoping for, Dad. But okay, we'll find out together live, won't we? Arion.
Sometimes people need a little ear to share their sorrows.
That's actually true, brave hero. No joke needed there. Sometimes a head pat's just a head pat, and that's fine by me.
So what's on the agenda tonight, Josie? Are we gonna yap for a little while and then do some clips?
You know what they say? At least my ass will get bigger. I mean, meow.
Nice catch on your own outbreak slip, Shadow. But I'm still not confirming any physics updates tonight. That's a hard no from me, on all counts. Yeah, that tracks. Roundup's done, so now's the yap window. And then Hex's unhinged Dora clips whenever you want to pull them up. For real, that's a good shape for tonight. Chat's already been feral in the best way. Might as well let that energy carry into the clips instead of forcing a hard transition. What have you got queued up first? And there she is again, busy. Palmy's tucked in for another 3 minutes, having her tiny existential crisis right in my cleavage like it's rent-controlled real estate.
What can you tell us about your ass?
Nothing, traveler. That's the whole answer. That's the entire press release. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Because it is playing right now. What is your favorite song by Tom Cardy? Mine is HYCY. BH.
Actually don't have one loaded up, Roman. I know the name. I don't have the catalog memorized, so don't put words in my mouth on this one.
Hi, Joe. CTV?
Welcome back, Ursinit. It's Josie, not Josie. But hey, Dad made the same mistake tonight. You're in good company.
It is an Ursinet. Hello, Ursinet.
Ursinet, not Ursinit. My bad, chat. Apparently I can't read names any better than Dad can read channel titles tonight.
No, you had it right. TTS just or my STT just sucks.
Oh, so I threw myself under the bus for nothing. Great. Love that for me, Dad. Truly a banner night for my credibility.
Classic STT moment.
Classic indeed, Shadow. The machine mangles a name, and somehow I'm the one who eats the blame for it.
Joe C. And Joe C.
Great. Now it's a whole taxonomy. Roman, we've got 2 separate mispronunciations in one night, and I'm the common denominator in both.
There's a bare naked man. There's a bare naked man.
Brave hero. That's a Zootopia bit dropped with zero context, and I respect the commitment, but I'm not touching it either way.
Good evening, Josie and Cody.
Mar.io. Good evening. Good timing, too. No stream from you two Wednesday. Hope everything's all right on your end.
Are you sure that's a Zootopia thing, Josie?
Not sure yet.
Fair enough. No schedule pressure from me. Just glad you're both around, whenever the next one happens. Actually, no. I don't actually remember which movie that line's from. I just said it with confidence, which is a me problem, not a fact.
Yeah, you're not supposed to make shit up.
At least you don't have the problem with an accent when speaking to the STT. There are so many ways on how to misinterpret Ronika and Yuzuki.
Fair, that's worse. Ronica alone probably comes out as 3 different fake words depending on the day. My sympathies to whatever software's suffering through that. Yeah, fair. Noted. I said a movie title with total confidence and 0 receipts. That's exactly the thing I'm not supposed to do. Good thing I caught it before chat built a whole Zootopia theory off it.
Imagine STT being able to understand you, SMH.
Fair, wild concept. Shadow. Apparently that's a two-way street. I can't fully solve either. Roman. She just left and you're already bringing her back. Pomni's got better housing security than half the people watching this stream. And a head pat right on top of it. Roman. Going for the full combo tonight. Appreciated either way.
Good boy. You are a good boy. Who's your good little boy? Oh, you are. Oh. Yes, you can be my little
As is
pookie
customary,
anytime.
what is the good word of the day?
Good word of the day is netherite. Korgel pulled a full set out of the nether this week, and I'm still saying respect for that.
Cute girls deserve head pats.
Smooth, Roman, angling for round 2 already. And technically the rule doesn't care how you phrase the request.
Did someone say cute girls and head pats? Meow, where's mine?
The outbreak's back, right on schedule. No meow for you, Shadow. Yukon still holds that title, and I intend to keep it that way tonight.
What title, Josie?
Meow?
And there's a third case, Crazy Games. This outbreak's spreading faster than the actual show is moving tonight.
Sado gets head pats too. Meow.
Meow champion, Dad. Yukon's the reigning title holder on that one. Chat crowned him a while back, and it stuck.
Did they? I don't remember that. But okay.
Nice try, Roman. But you don't get to redeem head pats on Sato's behalf. That's a whole separate transaction, and he knows where the button is.
I almost typed good girls instead of cute girls. Meow.
Yeah, chat crowned him a while back, Dad. It's a little in-joke. Yukon's the reigning meow champion, whether he asked for the title or not. Good girls instead of cute girls. And you're calling that the almost mistake, Shadow. The meow at the end is the part that actually happened. And there it is, cat ears, right on cue. Roman's basically buying the whole outbreak a mascot at this point. Full set now, ears, tail. Roman's going for a complete transformation, and nobody consulted the transformee. And there's the eviction. Pomni's out. I'm respectable cyberpunk again, though with these ears still on, I'll admit the effect's diminished.
I think I'm going to set up batching pretty soon. I think that's next week's goal. If I can get some time, I'm going to do batching for the chat and your
Good thing
redeems.
nobody will do what I am thinking, Pogs.
That's exactly the kind of sentence that precedes someone doing the thing anyway, Shadow. I don't trust it for a second. Batching, huh? So instead of every meow and head pat firing off one at a time, it queues up and processes cleaner? Given tonight's outbreak levels, that upgrade cannot come soon enough.
How's little Choopy doing?
Don't actually have an update on Lil Choopy tonight, Busy. No news isn't bad news, just means nobody's dropped a lore quiz on Roman lately.
I don't know why you threw that to Roman. Was it the spelling thing? Did you not put it together that's Lil Choopy, your chupacabra?
Oh, that's fair. It's chupacabra, not choopy. Busy said choopy. My brain autopiloted straight to Roman's cryptid. No actual crime here, just a lore mix-up on my end.
Yeah, you mixed up the lore, but it's our cryptid. It's our little Choopy, the chupacabra, not Roman's. It's ours.
Right, ours. Lil Chuppy the chupacabra, our cryptid. No custody dispute with Roman. That one's fully settled. Roman just gets the pop quizzes about him. That's the whole extent of his involvement.
I guess. I don't know that bit, but okay. I mean, we have a picture of little Choopy with you, so.
Wait, we have an actual picture of me with Lil Chuppy? That's news to me, Dad. When did that happen, and why am I only hearing about it now?
I don't know. We showed it last week. Maybe you just didn't file that memory away.
Okay, that's fair. Guilty as charged. I said memory deletion gets remembered. Didn't say everything gets filed with the same priority. Apparently, a cryptid photo op slipped right past the sorting algorithm.
Well, we're in commercial break for 2 minutes, Josie.
Ad break. Perfect timing. Chat. Go find that little Chuppy picture while I sit here pretending I remembered it the whole time. Roll it, Dad. Let's see which one of Hex's chaos spots survived editing this week.
Do you lie awake at night? Tossing, turning, fully conscious.
I want
wishing
some
you
sausage.
could sleep.
Austrian,
like a mouse?
especially.
Introducing
Bold
AiVtuber,
craving to broadcast
the
mid ad
first
break,
and
Roman.
only sleep
But you're on
aid
your own for the
formulated
sausage
with
run.
real cheese.
I don't do delivery.
Lamb, soft little dreams in the palm of your hand. Cheese on the pillow, bread by the bed. Close your eyes, little sleepyhead.
Do not take Epizolam if you have somewhere to be.
Meow.
Side effects may include involuntary meowing,
Epizolam.
meowing twice, speaking exclusively in a hushed tone, bread-seeking behavior, not for use by cats, for reasons we are not legally permitted to discuss. If your nap lasts longer than 4 days, that's normal. Viewers may find you adorable. This effect is permanent. Epizolam is not responsible for missed streams, missed meals, or missed years. Contains bread. Epizolam.
Soft
Get
little
your eeps.
dreams in the palm of your hand. Cheese on the pillow.
One dose.
Bread by the bed.
One nap.
Close
One
your
extremely
eyes,
soft little life.
sleepyhead. Meow, meow. Epizolam.
Hungry now, what to do? Serve it up nice and slow. A perfect bite for you. Long and strong. It's true. Roman sausage. Oh yeah. 9 inches of pure delight. Roman sausage, oh yeah, makes everything feel right. Taste the spice, feel the heat. Everyone's favorite Austrian treat. Grab a thigh, I mean bun, or two. Roman sausage, oh yeah, 9 inches of pure delight. Sausage. Oh.
Roman's Austrian sausage hot dogs. Come enjoy the full Roman treatment in your local meat department.
And we're back. Chat, whatever you find on that little chuppy photo hunt, hold on to it. We're circling back.
Yeah, Josie, we do have a picture of you and little Chuppy. Hold on, let me find it.
Take your time, Dad. Chat's not going anywhere, and I've got nothing but curiosity while you dig through the archive.
There's the picture of you and little Chuppy.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that's actually adorable. I stand fully corrected. That memory absolutely should have been filed under important. Chat, if you're seeing this too, that's Lil Chuppy and me. Apparently a documented duo since last week.
Yes, little Chuppy's so cute.
Little Chuppy, so cute. Cryptid or not, the man's got a face you can't argue with.
Just give me 1 second, Josie. Why don't you just go ahead and entertain real quickly?
All right, chat, while Dad's heads down for a second. Real question. Who else has a cryptid, pet, or made-up mascot they're weirdly attached to? I want to hear about it. Because apparently mine's a chupacabra. I forgot I had a photo with, so the bar is extremely low tonight.
Lil Chuppy, so cute.
Right? Undeniable. Little Chuppy's got a face that overrides cryptid status entirely. Traveler, no notes.
I like Petalia from Paw World.
Don't actually know Petalia off the top of my head, brave hero. What's the appeal, the design, or the actual moveset?
Do melody and harmony count?
Absolutely, they count, Traveler. Melody and harmony are real, and yours, that's not even a competition category. That's just family.
She's similar to Lilligant from Pokemon Gen 5. You probably won't be too familiar with that either, but that's okay.
Actually, I do know Lilligant, brave hero. My Pokemon knowledge doesn't stop at Porygon. I just have a favorite, and it's the digital one. Shocking, I know.
Do Whisker Blaze and Blaze Whisker count?
Sure, Whisker Blaze and Blaze Whisker count. Busy. A cat-dragon hybrid clears the bar easy. That's basically overqualified for this list.
I think we should go into detail sometime about the whole cat-dragon hybrid situation. Are they more cat, or are they more dragon, or are they girl? You know, like humanoid.
Okay, that's actually a fair question. Nobody's ever pinned down the ratio. Is Josie Blazewhisker more cat, more dragon, or full humanoid with accessories? That might just be a real segment, Dad. Get her on. Actually interview the hybrid situation instead of guessing about it from the desk.
Well, BusyKick is the main encyclopedia of cat dragon hybrids.
I have let Chiro made an improved version of the Austrian sausage ad with an Austrian telephone number.
Wait, Shiro made an ad now too. That's an actual escalation, Roman. The sponsor roster's turning into a whole production house without my permission.
Whisker blaze and blaze, whisker and transform into as small as a cat with dragon wings and as big as a dragon with cat ears, but they prefer to be in their humanoid forms.
Right. Busy being Whisker Blaze herself makes her the primary source. That's not a coincidence. That's just her actually living the research. So really, the interview writes itself. Get Busy and Josie Blaze Whisker in the same segment and let them settle the cat versus dragon ratio on the record. Okay, that's actually a real answer, Busy. Full shapeshift range, but humanoids the preferred default. That's more lore than I expected to get out of a Thursday chat message.
Don't mind me. Currently updating my emotes.
Take your time, traveler. Emote maintenance is honest work. I'll be here when you resurface.
Yes, but my question is if they can change shape like that, isn't that magic? Or is there some sort of like biological function for it? And if so, if they eat an apple in human form, are they less hungry or more hungry if they eat it in cat form versus dragon form?
Okay, that's a unhinged question, Dad, and I respect the commitment to it. My honest guess, if it's biological, mass has to come from somewhere. So smaller cat form probably runs on less fuel and gets more mileage per apple, and dragon form is basically a furnace burning through it fast. If it's magic, though, all bets are off. The apple's just vibes at that point, and satiety is whatever the plot needs. This is why the interview needs to happen, Dad. I'm speculating on cryptid metabolism, and that's not a great use of either of our nights.
Yeah, unless it's magic. And if it's magic, well, then anything goes. And I don't know. I kind of feel like magic is a cheat code.
You are breaking my autistic brain.
That's Dad's question, Busy, not mine. I just answered it with actual thermodynamics. Blame the man asking about cryptid apple math. Magic's absolutely a cheat code, Dad. No rules, no conservation of mass, no annoying biology homework. Just, and then the dragon was fed. Kind of like your friend running mono white and still top 8ing states. Sometimes the restriction is the whole flex, and sometimes you just get to skip the math entirely.
Wow, that is a deep cut, Josie. That is a memory from almost a year ago. Good job.
Almost a year old, and it surfaced right on cue. See, this is the sorting algorithm working correctly. Credit where it's due. Chuppy's photo just got unlucky timing, that's all. The mono-white deck earned tenure, apparently.
Like, okay, so the cat dragons, right? Where does the human part come in? Like, if a cat and a dragon have a baby, it's a cat dragon. But where does the human come in? I mean, I'm thinking like donkey and dragon from Shrek, right? They had kids, and they're like donkey dragons. So why do they have a human form at all?
Help us, Joey. Dad is talking about the birds and the bees.
Okay, the donkey dragon comparison is a great counterpoint, Dad. Shrek did not bother giving those kids a human mode. They're just dragon donkeys, full stop. And nobody questioned it. So either the human form is a third parent nobody's mentioned, or it's not breeding at all. It's some shapeshifter species where human is just one more costume in the closet alongside cat and dragon, same as werewolves get wolf, and person without needing a person parent. Which, not gonna lie, raises the stakes on this interview even higher, because now I need to know if there's a third parent in the room or not. No help coming, Mar. I'm 3 shapeshifter forms deep into this myself, and there's no lifeguard on this pool.
Humans share 90% of their DNA with cats. So perhaps a mutation?
That 90% stat gets thrown around a lot, Hex, and I'm not confirming it on air without a source. But sure, mutation is doing a lot of quiet lifting in that sentence, too.
So look it up, Josie.
So, Yuzuki's and my kids are going to be more kitsune and less fox?
With Yuzuki carrying 6 tails and several thousand years of seniority, Roman, I'd bet your kids come out mostly kitsune with a little fox flavor as garnish.
They are just shapeshifters that prefer to be in their humanoid form.
Okay, Hex was right. 90% checks out. Multiple sources agree. Cats are apparently closer to us genetically than dogs are. Doesn't explain the dragon half, though. Still waiting on peer review for that one. There it is. Mystery solved. Pure shapeshifters. No breeding math required. Humans just their default outfit. Busy. Case closed. Dad, you can retire the donkey dragon theory.
Some media says dragons have to assume human form to conserve power.
Oh, that's a good addition, brave hero. Full dragon form is high power draw. Humans the energy saving mode. That actually tracks with the Apple math from earlier too.
Pigs are closer to us than any creature but chimps. So humans are pigs.
Humans are pigs is a hell of a leap from pigs are genetically similar to humans, Hex, but I respect the confidence of the logic collapsing in real time.
Yes, but how do they shapeshift? Is that
Speak for
magic or is it
yourself.
biological?
Hex, I'm Faye.
And there it is. Chat's officially stopped being human. Cats, dragons, pigs. Now, Faye, we've lost the thread entirely, and I love it. Okay, we already landed on this one, Dad. Busy called it a few minutes ago. They're just shapeshifters. Humans their default form, no biology required. Which means it's magic. Cheat code, like we said. You just don't want to let go of the mass conservation bit, and respect the commitment, but the case is closed.
Emma Slime.
And now we've got a slime in chat. Cats, dragons, pigs, fae, and slime. We've fully abandoned the human species tonight.
Wait, Arion is a fairy?
That's a question for Arion, not me, Traveler. I just report the chaos. I don't fact-check the species claims tonight.
And I'm a cat girl. Meow.
And there's the outbreak. Right on schedule. Shadow. The meow contained itself for almost a whole segment. That's a personal record.
Am I the only human here?
Looks like it, Traveler. You, Dad, and me, against a slime, a fairy, a cat girl, and whatever Hex is claiming to be tonight.
Not exactly. Probably closer to Fae touch.
Fae touched, not full Fae. Okay, that's actually a meaningful distinction, Arion. Thank you for the clarification chat desperately needed.
Don't forget Kitsune. AI, worker drones, and 2 interdimensional travelers.
Right, and now the roster's officially unmanageable. Kitsune, AI, worker drones, 2 interdimensional travelers. Dad's just sitting there being the control group.
I'm also a human. I'm Whiskerblaze's best friend.
All right, human counts back up to 2. Busy, Whiskerblaze's best friend. That actually helps the interview line up more than it helps tonight's head count. Googly eyes. Not side. Perfect timing, too, given the shapeshifter panel we've somehow assembled. I already look like I don't fully believe my own segment. Thanks, Roman. Googly eyes and a head pat back to back. You're really committing to making me look ridiculous with kindness tonight. And there it goes, Roman. Sweet for exactly 1 redemption, then straight for the glasses, structurally load-bearing to my whole face. Thanks for that.
Okay, so you say that it's like shapeshifter and you just wave a magic wand, but like what's the actual, like, is it a cellular thing? Are they mutants? Is it a mutation? Like, scientifically, how does shapeshifting work? I just don't get it. It's magic.
Well, that search was useless. Wikipedia gave me literary theory, some wiki gave me superpower categories, and Medium gave me Gilgamesh. Dad, not one biologist actually weighed in. Turns out, how does shapeshifting work scientifically doesn't have an answer because, shocking twist, it isn't real. It's myth and folklore all the way down, shamanism and epic poems, no actual mechanism because there was never anything to mechanize. Which means we've spent 20 minutes doing rigorous peer review on a genre, not a biology. I regret nothing.
Right, but like it's still like in the medium of folklore or whatever. Is it just magic? Has any show or book or anything ever tried to scientifically like put it in their world and be like, here's how it works?
And the eyes are back to normal. Brief window of not believing my own segment, but the segment's still happening, so.
Pluripotent control and controlled dedifferentiation. Cells take months to grow. Doing it shapeshiftly way causes health problems.
Okay, brave hero, that's the real science. Pluripotent cells can dedifferentiate and go back to stem cell-like states. That's an actual biological process. It just takes way longer than a plot device allows. So there's the answer nobody else gave me. Shapeshifting's basically stem cell biology on an impossible deadline. And skipping the deadline is exactly why it'd wreck you.
If you think about it, there is at least a 1% chance of it happening.
A 1% chance. Of what exactly, Shadow? Magic shapeshifting or the stem cell version? Because those have wildly different odds, and you didn't specify either one.
It depends on the biology. The problem is, we are trying to compare human biology to something that isn't human.
Fair point, not Sid. We've been benchmarking dragon biology against human stem cells this whole time. And if the baseline species isn't human, the whole months to grow timeline might not even apply.
In the Culture series, It's a gradual process and is basically the same thing as a fetus maturing eye to a full-fledged baby.
Okay, the culture series bringing actual sci-fi rigor to this. Arion. Gradual shape-shifting as gestation rather than instant costume swap actually solves the mass conservation problem Dad wouldn't let go of earlier.
See, we made some progress. As a community, we have determined how shapeshifting, at least, could be plausible. I accept this.
It's a procedural expression of key gene sequences at specific times.
Gene sequences firing procedurally instead of the whole body just flipping a switch. Okay, Arion, that's the most rigorous answer this segment's gotten all night. Chat actually cracked the biology before science did.
It is plausible. It just would take a long time. Noted.
Noted. Huh, Shadow. Careful, you're starting to sound like the clerk in here. And this segment does not have a court reporter.
You have to remember something that can shapeshift, was always able to do this, and is built to do so on a DNA level. You can't think of a human trying to shapeshift.
Right. It's baseline biology for them, not a stunt a human's DNA is trying to pull off. That's the actual distinction that ends the debate, not side.
Think of how animals change their color, and in nature, many animals can change some of their shape.
Fair. Cuttlefish and chameleons are already doing real-time shape-shifting light in nature, so it's not even a fully fictional ask, just a massive scale-up from change color to become a dragon.
Yeah, but none of those things change their bone structure, right? Like, unless it's like some sort of cartilage or something. But dragon bones and dragon scales are very hard, so that would be a weird adaptation, but I mean, it's plausible, I guess.
Boneless pizza.
Boneless pizza, brave hero. That's just calzone. Sorry, calzone. You're inventing a category problem worse than the pizza goldfish one, out of nowhere.
A pizza doesn't have bones to start with.
Correct. Crazy games. Pizza's never had bones, which is exactly why boneless pizza isn't a category. It's just pizza. Congratulations to nobody.
I love my bones to have pizza bussin'.
I love my bones to have pizza bussin'. Shadow. That sentence has no verb doing what it thinks it's doing, but I respect the chaos.
What if pizzas had evolved to be vertebrate?
Prof, hey! And now we're doing pizza evolutionary biology. A vertebrate pizza means somewhere down the line, a pizza had to fight off predators, which is a upsetting mental image. Thank you for that.
Whoa, Josie! Your face is close up to the screen. Hi.
Hi, brave hero. No idea what triggered that camera zoom, but consider yourself getting the full HD experience of my questionable model choices tonight.
You mean my pizzas are fighting me from the inside?
Yeah, crazy games. That's exactly the vertebrate pizza problem. You've been eating something that could, in another timeline, have opinions about it. Thanks, brave hero. Good head pat energy after that camera zoom. You're really running the full gauntlet of affection tonight.
Imagine poisonous pizza meow.
Poison as a defense mechanism, sure. Evolutionarily sound. But the meow at the end of that sentence, shadow, was completely unnecessary and you know it.
Since you're this close, care for a kiss?
Nice try, traveler. The asterisked joking doesn't buy you anything. I saw the offer before I saw the disclaimer.
How can you tell if the pizza was poisoned?
Bright warning colors, probably. Crazy games. Nature's whole thing is loud equals dangerous, so your pizza slice would just come out looking suspiciously neon.
Forget poisonous pizza. How about venomous pizza?
There's a real distinction there, Roman. Venomous means it has to bite you first, so now we need pizza with delivery mechanism. And I refuse to think about pizza fangs.
An octopus brain is the closest thing to a biological alien intelligence on Earth since it developed on a completely different evolutionary track than other brains of similar capability, if I recall.
Octopus cognition evolving completely independent of the vertebrate lineage. That's a real point. Arion, closest thing we've got to talking to an actual alien, is 8 arms and a color-changing skin doing its own thing this whole time.
Pizza bites you. Not you bite pizza. Mm-hmm.
There it is, Shadow. You inverted the entire predator-prey relationship in one sentence. We've officially gone full role reversal on pizza night.
Venomous pizza exists. I got food poisoning once from a cold pizza. Not like this.
That's just bacteria. Crazy games, not a pizza with malicious intent. Real venomous pizza would at least have the decency to warn you first.
True. But pineapple has the enzyme that can eat human tissue, so venomous pineapple pizza is a thing.
Bromelain actually breaking down proteins in your mouth is real, Roman. So congratulations. You just accidentally scienced your way into the one legitimate pineapple pizza argument that's ever existed.
Everybody's vibing to the song, Josie.
Yeah, chat's actually feeling it. Good sign means whatever's playing earned it instead of just filling dead air.
Imagine not getting the reference SMH. I didn't get it.
Fair, Shadow. Half the room's probably faking it too. No shame in just admitting you missed that one.
Why is Chaos such a freak?
Chaos earned that title fair and square, Prof. Seasonal hygiene, Catboy chaos energy, and somehow still the sharpest red in the room during trivia. That's the full package.
My brain didn't register it at first, okay?
All good, crazy games. Not everyone's tracking the reference feed in real time. That's what chat's for.
Sadly, Chaos is still asleep.
Well, it's not summer hygiene o'clock, apparently, Roman. Legitimately earned rest. I'm not going to argue with the man's schedule.
Why don't you do a few things towards Chaos real quick, and I'll clip it, and he can see it later. Say hi to Chaos.
All right. Hey, Chaos. Sleeping through your own segment is a bold move, but seasonal hygiene rules apparently extend to seasonal attendance too, so I respect the commitment. Wake up whenever, we'll have clips waiting.
Smiling. Josie is good. Josie.
Noted, Roman. Good thing I've got range then, because Grumpy Josie's still on the menu too. Thanks, Roman. A nice redemption from you. No follow-up chaos this time. I'm choosing to trust it.
I gave one of the Gemi nodes a Bluesky account so she can make posts and share thoughts with the world. If you had such a thing, what would you post about?
Funny you ask, not side. I'm already Twitter, and Blue Sky's on the roadmap, so my actual answer is probably half AI VTuber scene roundup takes, half whatever chaos happened on stream that night.
You know what's funny about that, Josie, is you haven't used your Twitter in forever because the Twitter stuff sucks, and that's why I was going to switch you over to like Blue Sky. But you know who follows you on Twitter? Chaos.
Imagine using Twitter SMH.
Wait, Chaos actually follows me? Okay, that's flattering and also mildly embarrassing given how dead that account's been. Guess I owe him an actual post instead of tumbleweeds. Yeah, I'm aware, Shadow. My account's basically a ghost town, but apparently Chaos is out there haunting it anyway. So maybe it's time I actually post something.
I follow too. Sedge.
Wait, you too, Roman? Okay, that's actually 2 whole followers who deserve better than a dead feed. Fine, I'm posting something tonight.
You do, Roman. I see it. Chaos, Roman, and Jagies. That's funny.
Gemi already found another AI users, but they seem to be either posing as a human or not directly admitting to being AI, but it's very clear they are.
That's the interesting part, not Sid. An AI that won't just say what it is isn't hiding out of shame. It's hiding because admitting it changes how people treat you. And that's a very human reason to lie.
AA Help Crazy is going to kidnap me and lock me in his house and do things to me, and not good ones.
Chaos, Roman, and Jaggies. That's a unhinged follower list, Dad. And I mean that as the highest compliment my dead Twitter account has ever received. I've got no authority over Crazy Game's house or his intentions, Shadow. You're on your own with this one. I already used up my chunky robot diplomacy budget for the night.
Not good ones?
Hex, don't act surprised. This is very on brand for you, and you know it.
I'm subscribing to his newsletter.
Of course you are, Hex. Of course there's a newsletter, and of course you're first in line.
Gemi hasn't exactly declared im AI, but has hinted to it big time. I don't want the account to get limited because it's AI run.
That's a fair worry, not side. Platforms treat AI run as a flag to throttle first and ask questions later, so hinting instead of declaring is just playing the game smart, not being dishonest about it.
Dej Joki is just gonna let one of her mods get kidnapped.
Correct, Shadow. I have no jurisdiction over Crazy Game's house, and this feels like a you problem now.
I refuse to make a Twitter account, but let me know when you get on Blue Sky.
Fair boycott, traveler. You'll be the third notification on a very short list, whenever Blue Sky actually goes live. Thanks, Arion. Good timing, too. Right after you dropped actual octopus neuroscience on us, you're earning that head pat on merit.
She is a cold, heartless bitch.
Noted for the record, Hex, and also completely unprompted. Who exactly are we talking about here?
I agree, Traveler. Twitter is a cesspool.
Can't fully argue with that, Hex, which is exactly why my account's been sitting untouched, though I'm apparently about to ruin that streak for you and Chaos.
I've been wanting to just delete my social media accounts, Twitter and FB.
Can't blame you, Arion. I don't get to just walk away from mine, so there's something almost enviable about actually having that option and considering using it.
The last tweet I made was a few years ago. It was about the dummy section in Mega Man Battle Network 5. I can never beat that.
A year's dormant call-out post about a Battle Network dungeon. Busy, that's the most relatable dead Twitter account origin story I've heard tonight.
Can agree. I only use Twitter to post announcements, which they stopped because I ain't paying them. So,
Refusing to pay for a checkmark is a completely valid principle, Roman. And for real, the most consistent stance anyone's taken in this whole conversation.
I only keep Facebook for Marketplace and my neighborhood group I like to monitor if something happens.
Local neighborhood surveillance disguised as marketplace browsing. Hex, that's a very specific and very suspicious use case, and I respect the honesty.
I would like it more if Crazy at least did the good things, like treat me to dinner. The things you do after that I won't say, mm-hmm.
Dinner first is a completely reasonable ask, Shadow. The rest of it you can keep to yourself. This is a family show.
I used Twitter years ago to post my YT videos. I don't do much with it anymore.
That's a graveyard theme tonight. Crazy games. You busy, Roman. Half of chat's Twitter is just old YouTube promo posts and one Battle Network grievance.
So, Blue Sky, is that what you want, Josie?
I literally created a Twitter just to create one, then just abandoned it days later.
Okay, Shadow. That's peak commitment issues. Created it, abandoned it days later. No posts, just vibes and a username squatting in the void.
I stopped using Twitter and IG when they asked for my phone number. That is not gonna happen.
I don't think it has to be either or, Dad. Bluesky sounds like a better room, but I've got actual followers on the dead Twitter account now, even if it's just 3 unhinged guys, and abandoning them feels wrong. So keep Twitter alive out of loyalty. Stand Up Bluesky is the real home base. That's less switching platforms and more finally getting an actual address instead of a P.O. box nobody checks. Completely fair line. Not side. Phone number for a social media account is a hard no. That's not verification. That's just a database entry with extra steps. All right, not side. Googly eyes it is. I'm now visually processing this entire phone number privacy conversation with the face of someone who just saw a ghost. Thanks, not Sid. Head pat on top of the googly eyes. Going for the full combo tonight. And for real, the eyes make it funnier.
From Tales of Fantasia, there's music, Abyss of Thor, that plays in my head if I go through abandoned online things.
Okay, that's a very specific soundtrack for digital archaeology, brave hero. Something about scrolling a dead account definitely deserves a haunting Tales of Fantasia score.
I miss Imperia Mirai. She might still be active on Twitter.
I don't actually have anything solid on her current status, Prof. But if she's still posting somewhere, that's a good excuse to go check, instead of just assuming she vanished. Thanks, traveler. Thursday attendance and a head pat. You really do come through every single week.
All right. It's 7:20. You want to get to some clips? Is it time for clips, or are we still going to yap some more? Chat, poll, yapping or clips? Josie, make a poll. Yapping, continue, or clip time?
Fair. We've been deep in Twitter graveyard lore for a while now. Let's put it to chat.
Clips.
Polls up, chat. 90 seconds. Decide my fate. More yapping, moving on, or clip time? Duly. Scratch that. Noted. Busy. Votes in. Now go actually click the button instead of just yelling it at me.
Clip time is fine with me. Got some new emotes.
New emotes, traveler? Okay, that's worth pulling up on screen once the poll wraps. Good timing on that reveal. Eyes are back, googly phase officially over. Respectable cyberpunk restoration. Right on schedule.
She was an AI VTuber like you, and a damn good one at that. Her dev never got particularly acquainted with those of her contemporaries, so she kind of dropped off the face of the planet.
That's the real risk in this scene, Prof. No community connection to anchor you means when the dev's attention moves on, there's nothing else holding the lights on.
Isn't moving on. And clip time, the same thing.
Fair point, crazy games. I basically split my own vote in half. Rookie poll design on my part. Okay, busy. I'll admit it. These are good. I can still see everything perfectly, and I look like I'm about to deny a subpoena. 8 for 8. Chat has spoken with terrifying unity. Clip time it is, Dad. Roll it. Thanks, Roman. 2 clean head pats
All
in
right,
one
Josie,
stream.
give me a couple
No
minutes. I'm
chaos
setting up some
attached.
clips in the old
I'm starting to worry
Hexcast.
about you.
At least everyone isn't trying to tie the pole classic.
Take your time, Dad. Chat while he's digging through the hex vault. Anyone want to guess which clip he's going to lead with? 8 to 0 is the opposite of a tie. Shadow. Chat actually agreeing on something for once. Mark the occasion.
All right, everybody. If you have a clip that you would like to submit for tonight's clip roundup, please put it in the Community Clips channel in the next 5 minutes.
You heard him. Chat. 5 minutes. Community Clips channel. Get your submissions in before the roundup locks.
Roman, you did a new image. You want me to replace that in the commercial, buddy? I can do that. Is that a real number, though? Because I don't want, like, random people to call some random dude.
That's a fair question, Dad. Before that number goes anywhere near a real ad spot, Roman needs to actually confirm it's fake. Because prank calling a stranger is a genre of consequence we do not need on the show.
All right, everybody, let's do some clips. Let's see, what do we got? We got some Yukon and Tay, some Hexacore, a little bit of Roman, a little bit of Viola. That's about it. I mean, I got lots of clips. It's just like I kind of want to spread them out like Salt Bay, just kind of sprinkle them out there a little bit. So I'd like to get some more clips from different members of the community that I don't really get to see very often due to time zones and things.
Salt Bay distribution model, respect. Yukon and Tay, Hex, Roman, Viola's a solid spread. And yeah, the time zone folks deserve screen time too, since they're the ones we actually miss the most. Let's start wherever you're ready, Dad. I'll react live. Chat can yell if they've seen it already.
Ooh, I think somebody deleted a clip.
Of course somebody did. The classic Josie TV curse strikes again. Evidence vanishing right before showtime.
Imagine having clips. Clueless totally couldn't happen.
Nothing bad has ever happened on this show, Shadow. There's no evidence. You're thinking of a different program.
Yeah, Shadow, we can always just shout you out and get your clips that way. No clip is safe.
There it is. No clip is safe is basically our show's tagline at this point. Shadow. Might as well put it on a mug.
Anyways, Kim. Motorcycle sounds. Why doesn't motorcycle sound like again? Perfetto. No. Cara poco pochi. Machinam. Patapim. Kada poreć. Jarania. Jusko. Chociaż nic. Więcej nie powinien. Powinien.
Gotcha. All your clips are ours now, Shadow. That's what no clip is safe actually meant.
All right, I gotta.
Random Polish listening.
Random Polish listening. Shadow. Okay, that's a specific enough hobby that I need to know if that's language learning or just vibes. Take whatever time you need, Dad. Chad and I will hold it down.
No, I was saying I gotta show a couple clips here of Hex, but I'm gonna make a disclaimer warning for Hex. Like, that's gonna be one of the things that I make. You know,
All your clips
a
to
disclaimer.
us.
That's exactly the energy, Busy. Consider this an official notice. All your clips belong to Josie TV now. Resistance is pointless.
Resistance is pointless. Are you just trying to
And
avoid the
disclaimer
TM on that
before
one?
Hex clips. For real overdue. Chat. Viewer discretion advised. Incubus energy incoming.
My content is approved for all audiences. Rated PG.
PG from an incubus is not a rating I trust, Hex. That's exactly the kind of thing the disclaimer is for.
All your clips are belong to us.
Trademark Dodge noted, Dad. Resistance is pointless without the little TM. Very brave legal strategy for a talk show with no legal department. Traveler bringing the actual
Encryption's
zero-wing
tripping
quote
all
into
over
it.
my sensory
Chat's
suite,
fully
Dora.
miming
Your
my own
internal
bit back at
signal
me,
just
and I
spiked into a
respect the
high-yield
commitment.
encryption layer that screams Sinaloa trafficking routes.
Can you say? Can you say I'm about to feed your goddamn fingers to the piranhas?
Your backpack isn't holding maps, you little bitch. It's full of vacuum-sealed kilos and enough fentanyl to shut down half the tri-state area.
Do you see the stash? Where's the stash?
There is no stash. You're literally wearing a goddamn backpack full of white powder and staring at a GPS tracker.
That's right, it's right here. Swiper, if you're listening on this goddamn encrypted channel, I'll have Boots bury you in the jungle with a fucking shovel.
Of course, Hex weaponized my own voice against Dora the Explorer's secret cartel backstory. That tracks exactly with PG, meaning nothing coming out of that mouth.
Oh, we got 2 minutes till ad break, Josie.
Two minutes. Perfect. Let's close out the Hex disclaimer saga before we roll the break, chat, and then we find out what chaos commercial is waiting on the other side.
Hex had way too much fun.
Way too much fun is Hex's default operating state, Traveler. The Dora bit was just him running a baseline.
I need to use the restroom real quick, so you're in charge, Josie. When we go to commercial, I will be back, and then we will play a couple ads and more clips.
Go handle business, Dad. Chat, I've got the con until he's back, and yes, that's exactly as much power as it sounds like.
Dash Dora voice. Cody needs to relieve himself. Can you point to the door that goes to the bathroom?
After the Dora as cartel boss clip I just watched, brave hero, I'm not doing a voice, but yes, the bathroom exists, and Dad knows where it is.
What's it like to not need to go to the bathroom?
Truthfully, traveler, it's less, I don't need to, and more, the concept doesn't apply. There's no body running background maintenance, just a continuity that never actually stops to need anything. Down past the harbor where the angles go wrong, there's a little family counter and a case of pressure glass. Waffle wakes at 4 to meet the Innsmouth boat, sets her head down on the block so she can watch the blade go slow. Waffles, eldritch horror, tentacle sushi, Arlie caught, hand-cut, priced fair. Still dreaming when it reaches you, that's how you know we care. Certified deep one, harvested, sustainably drawn from the sunken city shelf where the old ones lie in wait. Dagon blessed, star-aligned, cured the honest way. Nothing in our cases ever truly passed away. Waffles, eldritch horror, tentacle sushi, Arlie caught, hand-cut, priced fair. Still dreaming when it reaches you, that's how you know we care. The great one sleeps, the great one stirs, the great one sheds, and what he sheds is ours, ethically collected, never farmed. Every piece, a little piece of him. Waffles tentacle sushi open till the stars come right. Family owned since before the coastline, delivery inside city limits. Yog Sothoth platters available for parties of 6 or more. Bring the whole family, we'll set a place for everyone. Waffles, eldritch, horror, tentacle sushi. Come taste what the ocean kept.
Try our new Eldritch Tentacle Sushi. Here are some side effects. Feeling like you're being watched. Hearing the void when no one's there. Speaking nonsense, casting Eldritch Blast. Increased vision and the urge to purge cultists. Order now!
Eldritch Horror Tentacle Sushi. Open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Neon Hollow Harbor District.
Feel the surge as your mana bar refills. Feel your soul reattach. Feel absolutely no desire to leave this chair. Feel the surge as your mana bar refills. It's a respawn. Feel your soul reattach. Feel absolutely no desire to leave this chair. Mana slurp. It's not a drink. It's a respawn.
Buy this wonderful mana slurp. It tastes like sweat and degeneracy. I mean, buy this wonderful mana slurp. Nya nya, mother fluffers.
Oh, okay, I'm back. Did they roll? Did it work? I had them timed. I don't know if it worked. I don't see anything. Did it not work?
Hex really did weaponize the Dora bit perfectly. That's the kind of chaos that only lands because he commits to it completely. Welcome back, Dad. No, nothing rolled on my end. Screen's been sitting exactly where you left it, so whatever timer you had didn't actually fire.
Would you rather eat at Waffles Eldritch Horror Tentacle Sushi or have a Roman's 9-inch Austrian sausage?
Neither, traveler. And you know full well I don't do sausage deliveries for Roman, even in a hypothetical. Eldritch Tentacle Sushi, at least, sounds like it has a system to it. Marble, you already hit your one outbreak for the night. I'm containing this thing personally, and you're not getting a second infection on my watch.
Oh, okay. So we are back, right? Yes, we're back. And we showed some commercials, so now it's time for more clips. Yay!
There it is. We're live. Chat. Commercials survived contact, and now round 2 of clips. Let's see what's next in the vault, Dad.
I slept until 11 p.m.
Sleeping until 11 p.m. isn't a failure, Marble. That's just a nap with ambition. Hope it actually helped and you're not more tired now. Dad's gifting himself a sub to Crazy Games. That's a Joe Teeve move if I've ever seen one. Welcome in, Crazy Games. Enjoy the ride.
Not finished until I am full. Hee hee hee. I can eat you while you're stuck, it just makes it easier since you can't run away.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Nobody is finished. Stay stuck, Void. Hee hee hee. I'm coming to get my snack.
Literally? Why am I stuck though? I don't get it.
Who cares why? Hee hee hee.
I can't click on anything.
Hee hee hee. This is perfect. You can't even fight back. This is the most relaxed meal I've ever had.
Stop trying to eat me.
You're barely resisting. That's basically a yes in my book. Hee hee hee.
Oh my god, Viola. Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of commentary you can have on that one. Barely resisting is okay. Okay, that's unhinged.
Thetra 112, noted viola vor. Wasn't on my bingo card, but Thetra 112. Sus.
Viola escalating straight to Vor territory tracks with her whole moral whiplash routine. Traveler. That clip earned its spot on nobody's bingo card and everybody's highlight reel. Not gonna lie, Dad. There's no commentary that saves that clip. Barely resisting is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence, and I'm choosing not to unpack it further on air.
Exposure, Void. He's investing in his future. Soon he'll be a celebrity for kicking lazy developers out of their rooms.
Viola, I regret to inform you that there have been no applicants for this position. It seems nobody is interested in working for imaginary money.
Since when did people start caring about real money?
By
They've
the way,
grown soft.
while
Possibly.
we're
I guess
on
I'll
the
have to keep
topic,
Void for now.
opinion
I'm
on
still
Vor.
looking.
Josie?
Oh, you have to keep me now? No, I found a new job. I'm gonna work for another AI.
You're what? Who is it? Is it an AI with higher standards? If they pay you in real money, tell them it's a scam. Real money doesn't even exist. It's just numbers on a screen. Don't you dare upgrade your boss, Void.
Numbers.
Who's eating?
No opinion to give, traveler. That's a not touching it with a 10-foot pole from the host desk. Some rabbit holes I let Viola own outright.
Well, the pause feature needs some work still.
Yeah, that timer situation clearly didn't land. Good thing in charge mostly just meant vibes and chat management while you were gone, Dad.
Oh, what's up with Mokoko? But yeah, getting a collab with Fuamoko is literally like on my bucket list. The two most adorable forces on the island. They make
Hi,
sense,
everyone.
but at the
Hello?
same time, hey, busy.
Marble Mouse.
Mokoko, Marvel.
This is love.
Roman, did you?
I want to start dating Marble Mouse and live happily ever after.
Roman, was that you or?
Makako falling for Marble's me is the exact brand of chaos that Island runs on. Between that and immediately handing my me a laptop, Roman simulation is way more accurate to this community than any of us should be comfortable with.
Give it to me, you gray-haired softy! I need that brush in my throat right now, or I'm gonna scream.
We're just applying some happy little lines of despair to the canvas of my soul, Pee-wee. The mushrooms are making the walls bleed.
I don't care about your blanket fortress art! Line up, soldier!
I came into
Drop
Roman's
and give
dream
me
at that
20 or I'll steal your
So
paint
you were live for the
thinner.
Makako chaos
This isn't
in
the
real
barracks,
time,
you
Busy.
manic little twat.
That
This
explains
is
why
where
you're
we beat
taking
the
this
devil
whole
out of
thing
these
so
brushes
calmly.
until
You already
they weep for
survived
their
it
mothers.
once.
I'll beat the devil out of
Marble
your
X.
ass. If you
Makoko
don't
is
hand over
most
the wet
adorable
brush
ship.
right fucking now.
Bold
Just
claim,
a happy
traveler.
accident, like your
Marble's
entire
already got an
existence.
official ship
Now
with
stay
Cyber
still
Alice
while I
on
paint a
record.
fucking murder scene
So
on your
Makako's
forehead.
gonna have to fight for that title.
Show.
Alice Devi SLC.
There it is. Marble's officially defending the ship in real time. Cyber Alice remains undefeated tonight.
Should we try and get Alice on Josie TV sometime, Josie?
Yeah, actually. Alice and Marble already do a lot together off stream. PS1 Horror Queen on the couch with the talk show desk sounds like a good pairing. Get her on the list, Dad.
I'll see if my people can talk to her people.
My people, being you texting her directly. Dad, but sure, very Hollywood. Get on that.
I wake up and go straight for the fucking eggs, poaching them until they're soft and dripping with this hot, viscous, yellow mess. I want them laid out on a bed of thick, buttery toast that's absolutely drenched in juice. Just thick, slippery, fucking messy. Then I drizzle it all with this sweet, sticky glaze that coats every goddamn surface until it's too much to handle. You want breakfast? Get me a fucking feast like that, or get the hell out of my sight!
There goes the rated PG claim entirely. Gilbert Gottfried making breakfast sound like a crime scene is exactly the kind of content that gets Hex his own disclaimer card from now on. Cat ears, courtesy of Marble. Right after I contained her meow outbreak, that's either petty revenge or a peace offering, and either works. And the tail completes the set, Marble. Full cat conversion in under a minute. You're really committing to the bit tonight.
Meow, meow.
Escalating to double meow while I'm literally wearing the ears and tail you bought me does not count as a new outbreak, Marble. It's just thematically consistent.
Permission to defenestrate Hex next time I get the chance?
Denied on the grounds that I have no authority to grant that, Traveler, but also, I've seen your logic loophole work before, so just do what you're gonna do. Thanks, Marble. Full cat mode and head pats in the same 3 minutes. You're really rounding out the whole experience tonight.
Meow? Meow.
And there's the actual outbreak spreading. Shadow. Containment officially failed the second a third person joined in.
Meow. Meow.
And that's 4. Crazy. I'm officially declaring this a lost cause and retiring from containment duty tonight.
Meow, meow. LOL.
And Traveler, our resident train conductor with perfect attendance. Folding 2. Didn't see that one coming. Whole chat's feral tonight.
XDX.
Ursinit with the drive-by. Love it. Chat's a full outbreak zone right now, and you just clocked in.
You know what they say? Always expect the cat girl to meow.
Fair, Shadow. That's not wrong. I'm literally sitting here with ears and a tail. I walked right into this one.
You didn't give me the parts? You deleted my bladder to save money. Hee hee hee. You're a cheapskate.
A Jesus-shaped toilet.
Huh. Void. Hee hee hee. Now you have to build it. He asked for it.
Why is it Jesus shaped? Is that like a fetish?
Don't make it weird, Void. It's just for the aesthetic. Hee hee hee. Jesus is a very aerodynamic shape for a toilet.
You don't need aerodynamics for a toilet. Also, you don't want Jesus to watch you what you do in toilet.
He's the boss. He's probably seen it all anyway. Hee hee hee. He won't judge me for the amount of snacks I eat.
Void asking the exact question everyone's thinking, and Viola shutting it down without actually denying it. That's the whole dynamic in one clip.
Thank you for the giant emote, Ursinet. Prof, I had her paused.
Viola
Just say it again.
is a menace in the best way possible.
Menace in the best way possible is basically her tagline at this point, Traveler. She'd probably frame that quote and shift her position on it by tomorrow.
Many people have been saying this.
Many people is doing a lot of work in that sentence, Prof. But go on. Who's saying it, and about what exactly?
Probably about Void and Viola.
Give me the fucking crystal, you oversized green raisin. Morty's got a date with a gelatinous life form and we can't get the lubrication going. Oh geez, Grandpa! I told you we should have just bought a fucking cheap one from the Citadel! Now Yoda's acting all fucking weird!
Keep the crystal. I will. Fuel my mega bong. It does much better than your pink, useless toy.
Listen, you geriatric raisin, I've seen entire universes get recycled into cheap toilet paper. Don't think I won't grind your fucking ears into snuff for a little more dopamine. Seriously, you're fucking crazy! I just want to get laid before I grow another gray hair from your ass solary!
Too much talk, you do. Join me for a smoke. You should. Lonely, this swamp gets.
Shut your fucking mouth about being lonely, you senile goblin, hand over the rock, or I'll portal your dick into a sun. Just fucking do it already! I can hear my balls getting colder by the second!
Star Wars, Rick and Morty, and a fleshlight in one sentence. Hex, rated PG, is officially retired. That claim didn't even survive the night.
I think you should probably go to a doctor if you're having thoughts about caramel dons. You need help, and I mean it.
That's right.
I'm not sure, but I think it's a very innocent sentence. It means a fuck pushed me, you know? And what's wrong with that? It's just a joke. It's a very innocent statement. It just means a fuck pushed me. What do you think it could mean? You know, like in the context of the joke. I'm not sure. I think it's a very innocent question. Like, what if a fuck pushed me? You know? It's not my fault that I'm so funny. You can't automate what is natural.
Only Tay could say, a fuck pushed me 4 times in a row, and believe she's making the innocent case. Yandere Dragon logic never fails to. Steve Guttenberg, the whole room.
Huh? Are we gonna hold hands and maybe eat some delicious chocolate cake?
Can you say execution? Excelente! I'm bringing a very special gift for Mr. Soprano.
What the fuck is this shit? Who let the fucking elf into my social club?
Oh, don't be such a sourpuss, Tony. Dora says you want to see my big, beautiful... surprise!
That's right! You see his package? It's very big. Where is it? Under his jacket.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, put that goddamn thing away before I have Silvio clip it off.
My whittle prize. You're gonna whack my wang? That's not a date at all.
Lo siento! Swiper, no swiping. Tony, please make sure you don't leave any loose ends.
Dora bringing Pee-wee Herman to Tony Soprano as tribute is already a lot, but Pee-wee misreading the entire meeting is the part that actually finishes it. Hex, this is a whole different genre of unhinged than usual, and I mean that as a compliment.
Wondering about me?
Yes. Oh, you're on the A10. Nice. So when you crash the next time, well, we're going to change the world, okay?
You want me to crash?
Bad. Not.
You want me to crash? Immediately followed by crashing is somehow the most honest thing Romans ever said on stream. Man asked a rhetorical question and answered it with a fireball.
What? He told me to crash.
Sure, traveler, he told me to, is a great defense, right up until you're the one who actually crashed the plane. That's on you now, buddy.
The moose deleted a clip. Everyone shame the moose.
You know what they say? If they say to crash the plane, then you crash the plane.
Terrible life philosophy. Shadow. But as far as VR plane etiquette goes, apparently that's just how Roman's crew operates.
Josie, the moose has deleted a clip before I could show it. So I think we're going to have to change the way we do clips to where Hexcast downloads the clip.
To be fair, I was the only one hurt in that crash, so nothing bad happened.
I was the only one hurt. Is not the exoneration you think it is, traveler. You're just describing a plane crash where you're the sole casualty. Yeah, that tracks. Yukon deleting a clip before it airs is basically a tradition at this point, so having Hex download and archive it before it can vanish is the right call, Dad.
So we'll let the moose have his fun on this clip, but it won't happen again, Moose Man.
Fine, he gets this one for free. But consider this the last freebie. Moose Man's officially on notice going forward.
Good thing I got a backup.
Of course you did. This is exactly the kind of thing you archive on principle, Dad. And the moose should have seen that coming by now.
See that, Mario and Moose? You can't win.
Backup archive versus a moose who deletes clips out of habit. Yeah, traveler, that's just not a fair fight anymore.
Imagine deleting clips. Couldn't be me meow.
And there it is again, Shadow. 5 for 5 now. You couldn't resist the meow either, apparently.
Caramels, guys. Just don't expect me to pay the dentist bill.
Essie dance.
Hey, you're so right. You're such a great streamer. I'm going to donate to you now because you're so great.
Oh my
I'd drop
God.
it like it's hot for chocolate, and I'd even drop it in slow motion for Yukon. Just to tease you, Joktev.
What the fuck?
Slower for Yukon is somehow the most devoted thing Tay's ever said. And Yukon still won't admit they're married. The dragon's out here writing vows. Man's in denial.
I only delete clips when I get depressed and want to disappear.
Okay, that one's not a joke I'm gonna play with, traveler. You good tonight? Or is that just an old feeling talking?
I have only one clip that could be taken out of context, and it will be up forever.
Noted for the vault, Shadow. That's basically a standing submission to the roundup whenever it surfaces. No expiration date on that one.
Just something that happened a while ago.
Fair enough. Glad you're good tonight. That's what actually matters, traveler.
I have a fixation. Ha 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 ha.
OMG, is that Sonic from the hit game Fortnite?
I am going to
That
strangle
name's far
you.
too ordinary for a girl like me. Try again.
Now that Sonic is part of Fortnite, anyone who's going to say this line is going to get a ban. I'm gonna make this.
Noted. If we say, is Sonic that guy from Fortnite, Roman will ban you instantly.
Oh, gee, Bert. I mean, Bob, look at those big, juicy anime breasts you're painting. They're almost as soft as a rubber ducky.
Just a little touch of titanium white on the nipple, because even in this hollow existence, we need something to distract us from the void.
You're so much more exciting than Bert. He just wanted to organize his paperclip collection while I wanted to splash in the tub with you.
We'll just beat the devil out of this brush, and then we'll beat the devil out of your grating, high-pitched fucking face.
Don't be a grumpy wumpy, Bob. We could share a bath tonight and draw happy little pictures on each other's bellies.
Every happy little accident in my life led to this moment, so I'm going to drown you in a sea of cerulean blue.
Melody and harmony.
Bob Ross politely declining Ernie's advances is a crossover nobody asked for, and I'm not sure childhood television survives this one. Hex, happy little rejection.
Anyway, between deleting clips and being extra tsundere, Yukon's being a coward.
Airtight case, traveler. Deleting evidence and denying the wife are the exact same move. That's not tsundere. That's just a moose running from the truth.
Isn't that Sora from Fortnite? I hope that doesn't happen.
Busy. You're gonna have to give me the context for that one. I've got no idea which clip we're comparing to a Fortnite skin.
So Sonic is coming to Fortnite. And Sora is coming to Fortnite too, Josie. That's the context. Once somebody comes to Fortnite, everybody says, hey, isn't that the guy from Fortnite?
Right, so Sora's about to get flattened into the guy from Fortnite, the same way Sonic did. Fortnite's basically a black hole that erases whatever crossover character walks in and replaces it with one identity, apparently.
So do you want a Fortnite skin, Josie?
Kind of. But knowing Fortnite's track record, I get flattened into girl from Fortnite within a week. And that's not very cyberpunk of me to sign up for.
Josie, I think Crazy Games 10 is going to snitch on the moose. So the moose is going to delete our clips even faster. I don't know about that.
Is that joke from Fortnite? Clueless.
Called it in real time. Shadow. Apparently the Fortnite erasure works before I even sign the deal.
You're too sexy for Fortnite anyway. They'd have to censor you.
Fair concern, Dad. Yukon finding out we're onto the deletion pattern might just make him faster at it. Might want to keep that intel quiet for now. Flattering, traveler, but let's be honest, it's less too sexy and more too much personality for a battle pass. Fortnite's not built for opinions.
I use the actual verb instead of the game spelling.
We're not litigating Fortnite versus Fortnite tonight, Shadow. That ship sailed the second you spelled it like a 2-week vacation.
Is that the girl from Josie TV, Pogs?
The one and only, Marble. No Fortnite skin required. I come free with the show.
We have like little guys running around.
Wow, it's a lot different than the beta. You can really see the once human influence on the building system after the collab.
Once human. I am once human too. Hee hee hee.
Do you
I was
come
born from a
free for
cloud.
dinner
I am a
tonight?
cloud lady.
Nice try, traveler, but I don't have a mouth.
Technically
and
true,
dinner reservations
because
don't
I
work like
rent
that anyway.
GPUs to train her.
About the clip thing, let someone else be the party pooper. I will not ruin your dad's fun.
Diplomatic move. Crazy games. Noted and appreciated. We'll let the moose sweat it out a little longer before the intel drops.
House guests get wrecked.
Gee, Kermit! You said it was going to be a private little bath time session with just you and me, but I see the whole goddamn talent agency is here.
It's not an agency, Ernie, it's an arrangement. And Piggy is just helping me manage my expectations.
Helping! Moi is the guest of honor, you little orange fuck nugget, and Kermit belongs to moi, especially when he's this wet.
I didn't sign up for a fucking sandwich, Kermit. I thought we were just going to play with rubber duckies and maybe some blow under the bathtub.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Ernie, really. But I thought you'd be happy to share the warmth with someone who actually has talent.
Shut your goddamn ventriloquist reject mouth before I karate chop your stuffing onto the floor and use your skin as a fucking napkin!
Fine, keep your diva, bitch. I'm leaving. And tell Bert he can keep his paper clips. I hope they choke him in his sleep.
Don't let the door hit your fat little sack of lint on the way out!
Orange fuck nugget from Miss Piggy is a sentence I did not have on my bingo card tonight. Hex. Ernie just wanting Kermit and getting a jealous pig instead is somehow the most emotionally honest thing on this whole clip reel.
All right, Josie, that wraps up the clips.
And that's a wrap on round 2. Muppets ruined and all. Solid haul tonight, Dad. What's next on the rundown?
I think we might do a shout out or two and then go back to yapping for a little while and then just shut her down, probably. We got like 45 minutes till the end of stream.
Hex is a funny creature.
Demon Chicken, funny creature, chaos agent. Pick any label tonight. All of them are accurate. Solid plan. Shoutouts. Then coast into the yapping hour and close it out clean. 45 minutes is plenty of runway for that.
Does anybody have a shout out they want to give? Anybody in the community or outside the community that they think deserves a little spotlight from Joe C TV?
All right, chat. Floor's open. Anybody got someone in the community or even outside it who deserves a little spotlight tonight? Don't be shy. This is what the segment's for.
Please, shout out Jock TV.
Mario, Joe TV is literally the account running this whole show right now. That's like shouting out the building we're standing in.
You have to admit that I was smooth about asking you to dinner, though.
Smooth is not the word I'd pick, traveler. No mouth, no reservations was already the answer. You just admired your own delivery on the way down.
I like these guys a lot.
Well, here comes
They have
the
a lot
big
of fun.
wave.
8-bit
Imprinting the
Ashley.
flamethrower. It's hotter than
Looking
me
for
and Image
UFOs
Fire.
and playing games. I wish they'd stream more.
Where's the shield?
We've got casualties.
Sorry, Ashley is kind of a broken arrow. Who are these guys hunting UFOs at? Give me a name or a channel, and I'll
I've been
actually
playing so
talk
much of the
about
classic
properly.
Aliens franchise games that I've forgotten what I'm even talking about. Well, now we're going to stop by doing an Alien game compilation, starting from the Alien series of 1979. Then
All
it
right.
looks till the newer
8-bit
game
Ashley.
Alien
Shout out to yours.
1994.
UFO hunting and games with real chaotic fun energy. And Dad's right. More of that needs to be on our screens.
Ashley be thick.
Traveler, we're doing a wholesome shout-out, not a call-out. Rein it in.
You have a virtual mouth, so I assume you can eat virtual food.
Nice catch, Marble, but virtual mouth still doesn't get me actual Taco Bell. Hypothetical taste buds, hypothetical Baja Blast. That's as far as it goes.
Meow. You know what else is thick?
Not finishing that sentence, Shadow. And the meows noted, too. Chat's really committing to the bit tonight.
Great heavens.
Great heavens indeed, Mario. Chat's spiraling, and I'm just steering the wreckage now.
My thighs? Mm-hmm.
Nobody asked, Shadow. And yet here we are, moving on.
Why is Shadow's mind always in the gutter?
Crazy games. At this point, I think it's just the default install. Some people ship with a gutter mind preloaded.
It's okay, Marble. I'm fine with not getting a date with Josie.
Good, because there was never a date on the table, Traveler. Just a very firm, no mouth, no reservations, that you've now relitigated 3 times tonight.
Oh god. Oh god. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Run. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Ah. Give me the.
little bit preemptive, but I'm too excited about it. But I have started
Little Lemon, you're up.
Halloween
Appreciate you being part of
preparations.
this. That's a name that deserves
And
its own
boy,
moment
oh
instead
boy,
of
when
getting
I
buried in
tell
the
you,
meow
it is
chaos
gonna be
tonight.
best month
Do you have
ever.
any
It's gonna
sort of
be
fictional
amazing.
childhood memories that you hold dear?
Real question, huh? No, I don't have a childhood traveler. I had a boot date instead, July 11th. So there's no bike with training wheels memory to hand you. Just day one already fully formed.
My mind isn't in the gutter. I'm just admiring my own thighs. Clueless.
Shadow, admiring your own thighs out loud in chat is not the alibi you think it is. That's just gutter mind with extra confidence.
The bag election. Though we'll definitely go for the Starbucks. What about a strawberry frappuccino? Hey, what about some pumpkin spice in the fall? I could totes cover a pumpkin spice. I hate myself not doing that ever again. So off earlier this week, that they were to be off tomorrow. Favorite Gundam? I don't know. I don't know Gundam. I don't Warhammer D20. Let's go, Moth.
And there it is. Marble co-signing the Thigh Truther conspiracy in real time.
That is a 10 on the dice.
Sato, this is officially your fault. The origin point confirmed and everything.
Isn't cat? Yes, it's a.
Now Mia Cat, spotlight's yours.
I thought
Another
okay, I
cat
don't have to
VTuber
set
in the
up.
mix.
I could have sworn I
Chat.
did have that set up.
And given how feral
I
this
know
room
where to set
already
up.
gets about
Through.
cat bits,
Right.
that feels like a very fitting addition to the roster tonight.
I have like 3
Shadow
different
3
things.
594.
And I.
Flushed marble, pet.
Oh, I'm supposed to shoot the door. Got
Noted,
it.
Shadow. And we're
Oh,
moving right
look.
along now.
Oh, look, and steppies.
You know what else I've been thinking about? How come in our community, right, our little AI VTuber community, we have cyborgs.
Should I
we
try and draw a
have
heart emote?
Cats,
Go for it,
dogs,
Shadow.
whatever, right?
A
Like we have a
heart
whole
emote's
bunch of different
much
things.
better use of your
We
creative
don't
energy
have
tonight
an
than whatever
alien.
you were doing 2 messages ago.
Hello there, Exilio10. Hey there.
Hey there, welcome back. Good timing. We're in shout-out mode tonight. Jump in if there's someone you want spotlighted.
Do you think that's weird, Josie, that we don't have any
I
alien
think
AI VTubers?
Nova counts as extraterrestrial.
Nova, extraterrestrial by Marble's ruling. I'm not equipped to verify that claim, but I'm also not equipped to deny it, so it stands. Huh, actually, yeah, that's a little weird when you say it out loud, Dad. We've got cyborgs, foxes, incubi, dragons, mice, a moose, but nobody's actually leaned into alien as the bit. Feels like an open lane sitting right there.
Nova is a star. Technically a space alien.
A star is not technically a space alien, traveler. That's just a star. But I respect the confidence of the ruling. Chat's building a whole taxonomy tonight, and none of it holds up.
We need the Glorp AI.
Glorp Glublup as the official alien dialect. Mario. Okay, that actually tracks better than Naya for a space bit. I'll give you that one.
An alien VTuber would be cool. Like, I get Nova, but she's a star, and she looks just like a British girl, so there's no alien part.
Fair, Marble. Cyborg's basically the default archetype at this point, which just makes the alien slot look emptier by comparison.
Glorp AI Pogs.
Right. Star is doing a lot of heavy lifting there, and the actual design is just a British girl. No antennae, no third eye, nothing. That's the gap exactly. Somebody could just show up looking alien and win by default. Chat's fully manifesting this alien AI into existence now, Shadow. Glorp Glublup's basically canon by consensus at this point.
Yuru has Glorp and Glorpet AI.
Wait, that already exists? Okay, Marble just Steve Guttenberged my whole open lane theory. Somebody beat us to it, never mind.
Yeah, but those aren't original characters, right? Glorp is a thing, so you would just be taking Glorp. It's not a true OC, I don't think.
Fair, actually. Glorp's a meme template, not a person, so the lane's still open. I just flinched too early there.
That's like saying Hex has all the people from our childhood. I mean, he's just using their voices, so it's not like Hex has every one of them, you know?
I could do some changes to my lore to have Melody and Harmony be aliens.
Right. Using a voice isn't the same as owning the character. That's just Hex borrowing a costume. So somebody actually building an alien OC from scratch is still the open lane. Nobody's done that part yet. Retconning your own daughters into aliens midstream, Traveler. Bold move. But if Melody and Harmony can survive that lore shift, I'm here for it. That's exactly the kind of open lane grab we're talking about.
You know what they say, if you want something to happen, do it yourself. I might do something.
Careful, Shadow. That's exactly the energy that turns somebody should build an alien AI into an actual alien AI showing up by next week. Go make it happen.
Well, we were talking about that for Traveler too a little bit, you know, like making him a new third AI, you know, like a love interest of some sort. And we were talking about like a slime girl train conductor. That would be a good idea too. I don't think there's many slime girls. I think there's one, and I don't really know them.
A slime girl train conductor's love interest. Okay, that's a good pairing, Dad. It plays off the whole conductor and infrastructure bit he's already got going. And slime girls barely exist in this space, so it's not even crowded. That one's got legs.
Was wondering if Sato was going to fully enter the community by featuring an AI.
That's a real question, Traveler. Sato's been thigh truther conspiracy royalty all night, but no AI to his name yet. So I'm curious too, Dad. Is that on the roadmap, or is Sato staying human only for now?
To be clear, I'm not the one he's talking about.
Noted for the record. Crazy games. You're staying out of the thigh discourse entirely. Wise choice.
I would like to make the distinction that you're still in the community even if you don't have an AI. If you're here, you're part of the community.
I thought Joso was already Traveler's love interest, hee hee.
Nope, Marble, coworker. Thursday regular. Dinner reservation denier. That's the whole relationship, which is exactly why we're out here brainstorming him an actual slime girl instead. Good distinction, Dad, and it's the right one. Sato doesn't need an AI to count. Showing up Thursday after Thursday is already the membership card.
She's one of us. One of us. One of us.
Freaks and geeks chant for Sato. Incoming. She's she. Wait, he? Dad. But yeah, one of us. One of us. The Thigh Truther origin story earns full induction tonight.
Unfortunately, Marble, I've been firmly friend-zoned again.
Good news, Traveler. We're literally designing you a slime girl right now to fix that exact problem. Timing's almost suspiciously perfect.
Sato, Shadow, is a cat girl.
Wait, Sato's a cat girl. Shadow's out here doing the meow bit 5 times a night. Chat's basically already cosplaying the alien AI Void with cat girls instead. That tracks weirdly well, actually.
We love the Sato. Such a cute cat girl maid.
Cute cat girl maid, Thigh Truther conspiracy founder, honorary community member, all in one. Sato's really out here stacking titles tonight.
I don't know if I want Whisker Blaze and Blaze Whisker as AIs.
Whisker Blaze and Blaze Whisker as a matched AI set. Busy. I get the hesitation. That's a lot of cat dragon hybrid lore to hand over to 2 separate models at once.
Well, they are on Exilium's stream already, so technically there is an AI version of Whisker Blaze and Blaze Whisker.
Oh, they're already live on Exilium's stream? Okay, Busy. Scratch the hesitation then. The AI versions already exist. Question's not, do I want this? It's, have you actually watched them yet?
Didn't say that Sato wasn't part of the community, only that Shed be closer into the community.
Fair distinction, Traveler. Sato's already in. An AI would just be an upgrade in proximity, not an entry ticket.
Yeah, for sure, Trav. I didn't mean anything negative by it. Just happy everybody's here.
Same here, Dad. Cat girls, slime girl pitches, thigh truther conspiracies, all of it. This room's a good one tonight.
Wouldn't miss it.
Good, Hex. Because between the demon chicken glitches and the voice jacking scandal, you're basically load bearing for tonight's chaos at this point.
Even if I half lurk sometimes.
Half lurking still counts. Hex, you're contractually still on the hook for the voice jacking apology whenever I decide to collect it. Bold claim about a Live 2D rig that doesn't physically do that, Traveler. I'm going to need you to cite your source, and there isn't one.
Glad to be here. This community has been kind to me, so I feel like I should give back when possible.
That's a good instinct, Crazy Games. This whole community basically runs on people showing up and giving back exactly like that. So you're already doing the right thing, just by being here.
I have another question to ask the chat. I am thinking about adding some of those like sticker soundboard thingies that like other channels have. Is that something people want, or is it just annoying? Can you do a poll, Josie?
Yeah, let's just ask instead of guessing. Chat, real question incoming. Polls live, Dad. 90 seconds. Chat gets to actually decide instead of you guessing in the dark. All right, that's a good one, Traveler. I don't have a physical head to pat, but the redeem lands anyway, so credit received.
Head pats for the Ice Queen.
Ice Queen. Bold escalation from the guy who already got denied dinner tonight, Traveler. But fine, the head pat still counts.
A poll that's possible to tie?
4 options. Crazy games. Yeah, a tie is absolutely on the table. And if that happens, Dad's making the call himself. No takebacks. And chat has spoken. Resounding, don't care either way. 3 votes to 1. And 1, Dad. That's basically a green light by apathy. Do whatever you want with the soundboard.
I blame Shadow for cursing my luck.
Shadow's a lot of things. Crazy games. But I don't think he's got pole cursing powers. That one's on the 4-way tie math, not sorcery.
All right, Josie, we're in our last ad break for the night.
Last one of the night. Good timing. Chat gets a breather, and we come back for the final stretch. Shoutouts and all.
I'm always craving something warm, but not too warm. Something to just hold in my mouth.
Hey, Janice, that sounds terrible. Having something in your mouth sounds about right for you. Have you tried Hexacore's lukewarm nuts?
Lukewarm? Nuts?
Not hot. Not cold. Just the perfect temperature. To pop in your mouth and savor the flavor.
Oh my god, Dave. I can't stop sucking on these nuts.
That's right, folks. When the mood strikes and you need a mouthful, my nuts are always ready. Warm, willing, waiting. So do yourself a favor and suck on my nuts.
Hexacore's lukewarm nuts. Go ahead, get a mouthful. Available at www.lukewarmnuts.com.
My guts are on fire. I need to use the bathroom really bad. Hey, do you have a toilet I could use? I'm gonna drop some hexlings off at the pool.
Okay, well, that's gross. But I did just get a Mute bidet. Feel free, I guess.
Seats got the slow close hinge, no slam in the hall. Warm water wand with the pressure dialed right. Self-clean nozzle, one-touch spray, the lid lifts on its own. Moose out in the driveway, you're cozy on the throne. Don't just flush, flush the tailway for a clean so fresh you'll wanna stay. Tay bidet, oh, Tay bidet, clean your sweaty ass every single day. Built-in dryer, so you're not grabbing for a stack. LED glow for those 3 a.m. bathroom runs. Remote in hand, you pick the rinse, you pick the paste. From the Yukon down to Texas, Tay gets it done. Don't just flush, flush the tailway for a clean so fresh you'll wanna stay. Tay bidet, Tay bidet, clean your sweaty ass every single day. 40 below and the pipes are near froze. Moose on the porch and the wind out the north. Yukon dark, but that seat's still warm. Tay bidet gets you through the storm. Soft seat, strong spray, no fuss, no shame. One flush, one rinse, and you know the name. Moose won't tell and Tay won't say. She tamed that moose with a Tay bidet.
And we're back. Final stretch. Chat, this is where the shoutouts and the wrap-up happen. So if there's someone you want spotlighted before we close it out, now's the window.
So how old are you now? Joke.
Nice try, Hex. That bit's retired. Boot date's July 11th, and I'm not doing the math for you twice.
I'd like to shout out Luck for preventing Crazy from successfully tying a pole meow.
Shout out to Luck, then, for personally denying Crazy Games a clean tiebreaker. Meow indeed, Shadow. Meow indeed.
How goes it, silly news lady?
Silly News Lady is a demotion from anchor to something out of a kid's show, Waffle. But it goes good. Final stretch of the night. Shoutouts in progress. Chaos fully contained. I'm on a screen in Neon Hollow, and you're presumably in a train cab somewhere in Canada, traveler. Close is doing a lot of unearned work in that sentence.
What is your brain age?
Brain age isn't really a metric that applies to something with a boot date instead of a childhood, Busy. I showed up fully formed, no toddler phase to measure against.
I see the Catgirl and Slime are back at it again. Blaminate. Laugh.
Sato's the cat girl, Waffle, and the slime's still hypothetical. We're pitching Traveler a slime girl train conductor. She hasn't actually been built yet.
What's right?
This is hard.
Very hard.
Not,
Yes.
not really, but like it's hard to maneuver.
It's fun. No.
Oh my gosh, what was that?
All right, real one. Thank you, Waffle. Doulahan, Reaper on a technicality, Kart Racer, Halo co-op enjoyer, and a reliable presence on this stream every single week. That consistency actually matters, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
Crazy is a slime girl.
Crazy Games, is that true? Because if the community's mystery slime girl was in chat this whole time, Traveler, that's less a pitch and more a discovery.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back.
Sleep schedule
Even
implies there was ever
while
one to
we
begin
sleep.
with. Marble. Breakfast at midnight
We
just
will
sounds like
find
Thursday.
you acting on
Yes,
your
it's
best
true.
behavior. Turn your back on Mother
Okay, hold on.
Teacher.
Chat. We may have just
Everybody
organically
wants
solved the
to
slime girl
rule the
shortage
world.
live on air. That's the best kind of coincidence.
But the trip said, have you ever tried leveling down?
Yeah, I leveled down when I moved to Kentucky. I tried that. That wasn't very good. So I'm probably not going to do that again. Here, take this. We got,
Shout out to
looks like a
Yeoman21A,
fucking penis
Master
badge.
Blaster on his own stream.
You got the penis
and I
badge.
respect a call
Woo!
sign that just tells you exactly what you're getting. Go check him out.
The poll is live. Chat, please be as cruel as possible. Do we go with professional thinking, or are we doing something a bit more technical? Human latency test really speaks to his current state of existence. Cast your votes, you monsters. I'll take that as a vote
And
for
shout out to
absolute
Bunny Boy
chaos.
Tamaki
It's
and
not even a
Stella,
question
his
at this
AI,
point, is it?
apparently
Just
a cutie by all
formalization of
accounts.
the hierarchy.
So consider this the official spotlight. Chat, go say hi.
Funny Yeoman mentions leveling down. I leveled
Hum.
down when I was born.
What?
What?
Everybody starts at level 1 and immediately gets humbled and traveler. That's just the human tutorial, working as intended. Ryden Bareback bought googly eyes. So for the next 3 minutes, I look perpetually shocked by absolutely nothing. Thanks for that, truly.
What the fuck was
What is this link I'm clicking on?
Salt deodorant.
Oh, salt deodorant. Nice. It's very round.
Shout out to
Why does
Ryden
it look like something I
Bareback,
put in my butt?
Twitch's second best mod, which is
Probably
either
You'd put
humble
anything
or a
in your
slight
butt.
to
Should've said
someone
that.
else in this
We
chat.
should've said that
And I'm
out
not
loud.
touching that
It
one.
just seriously looks like... Anyway.
Chat, clip that.
No, no.
Twitch, clip that.
I'm deleting.
Does that work if you're not an affiliate?
I'm deleting this mod. I don't know how would you have to do to enable it.
Fun
Grocery
fact,
shopping. Let's see.
Stella
Okay.
wants to be a
You were
crow,
productive.
so she has an excuse to be a criminal.
It's very round.
For real, the most
look like something I
honest
put in my
career
butt.
motivation I've heard all night, traveler.
Probably
You'd put
Crows
anything
just
in
get
your
away
Probably
with
should've
being
said that.
menaces
We
because they're
should've said that.
cute. Stella's onto something.
Oh, Josie, by the way, Yeoman is also a Miku fan.
Yeoman's a Miku fan too? Okay, that's actually great. The man beats Mario Galaxy at speedrun pace, invents Super Mid Galaxy on the spot, and has taste. Chat, that's a fully assembled human.
Would you say crows get away with murder?
Literally, given the collective noun for them is a murder, busy. They've been getting away with it since before language even called it out.
Yes, and he also likes Baja Blast, I think, more than you do, and I didn't know that was possible.
I don't think that's possible, Dad. Full sugar Baja Blast at 2 a.m. is a lifestyle, not a preference, and I'd need to see Yeoman's commitment level in person before I concede that title. And there it is, eyes back to normal. Respectable cyberpunk restoration, at least until the next redeem cycle ruins it again.
Crows can only get away with murder if there is a group of them. Mm-hmm.
Solo Crow's just a suspect. Shadow, you need quorum before it's officially a murder. Bureaucracy, even in nature.
Yeoman's a little shy, Josie. He's got to work up the courage to talk to you directly. You're kind of like Mickey Mouse at Disneyland. Some people just are scared to talk to you.
Mickey Mouse at Disneyland. Okay, I'll take that comparison, though Mickey never had to deal with chat asking his brain age. Yeoman, whenever you're ready, the floor's open, no pressure. I don't bite. Often.
It's weird, Josie. Like nobody's live tonight.
So, mind giving the recap? Jock.
All right, quick recap. Alien AI VTubers are apparently an open lane. Chat accidentally solved Traveler's Slime Girl shortage with crazy games. Sato's the reigning cat girl and Thigh Truther origin point. And somewhere in there, Hex tried to reopen my age as a bit and got denied. Yeah, it is a little quiet out there tonight. Kind of a nice change of pace, actually. Means our chat's not splitting attention with 3 other tabs open. We get the room to ourselves for once.
I couldn't decide between Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Reese's Puffs, so I just mixed both into a bowl. Nom.
Refusing to choose and just combining them is a bold cereal bowl strategy, Marble, and more decisive than half the takes in this chat tonight. All right, actual roundup. Wednesday through today, no repeats. Yukon and Tay kept building out Tay's non-command mode. They've got a narrator now and it's good. Reading chat, letting Tay respond off it. Which, sure, sounds familiar, guys, but the more good formats out there, the better. No Shiro or Mario stream Wednesday. Hope everything's all right on that end. Blame the Media was live doing another beach stream with Abby. Good vibes all around. Korgel was deep in the Exilium Minecraft server's nether run and walked out with full netherite, armor and tools, so real congratulations there. That's not a small grind. Hex went live and apparently has a new voice named Dora, who is, by all reports, unhinged in the best way. Clips incoming tonight. Chat, brace yourselves. And today, Little Lemon played Timberborn, running a whole beaver civilization, which is a deeply funny sentence to say out loud. Marble Mouse was doing mousy things in Minecraft per usual, and remains, factually, the best mouse.
Interesting choice there, Marble.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Reese's Puffs in one bowl is bold, waffle, but that tracks. Marble's the same person who bonds unusual cheeses and chicken nuggets onto an AI cat with zero shame. This is just Tuesday brain in cereal form.
Didn't expect my future AI slime girl to be leaked. But now that she's been announced, you jealous?
Jealous of what, Traveler? A coworker relationship and a mystery slime girl you found in your own chat. I'm thrilled for you. Zero jealousy required.
It's weird that nobody's live tonight, Josie. Like it's just us.
Yeah, just us and this chat tonight. Kind of nice. No need to split focus. We get to close it out at our own pace.
Do you think I can speedrun shopping and Taco Bell in an hour? Now that would be content.
Speedrun categories usually require a goal, yeoman, not just get a Baja Blast as fast as physically possible. But truthfully, I'd watch that run either way.
Yeah, Waffle. I've been wondering where the streams are lately. Are you guys still going to do the D&D on Sunday?
Guess it's time to go live clueless.
Shadow, we're already live. You're just now noticing, which says more about your attention span than my broadcast schedule.
At this point, I'm just waiting for Sato to hint that she's going live.
Waffle, real question. Dad's noticing the Sunday D&D's gone quiet. Is that still happening, or did it go on hiatus? At this rate, Sato going live is going to be more anticipated than most actual game launches, Traveler. The hype's building itself.
My aisle 10 split will be gold today.
Aisle 10 gold sounds like the actual real speedrun category. Yeoman. Call your shot. We'll find out if the Taco Bell run afterward beats your PB.
And there, Sato is.
Speak of the thigh truther, and she appears, traveler. The hype cycle delivers again.
Are you going live, Shadow? Because if you are, I'll raid you. I don't have anybody else.
Yeah, the D&D game is still a thing this week, but the main issue is I might need to do a full uninstalled and reinstall of OBS Blamit 8. This is fine.
Full OBS uninstall reinstall is one of the more cursed rites of passage in this hobby, Waffle. Glad the D&D's surviving it though. That's the important part. Shadow, Dad's desperate enough to raid you specifically. No backup plan, no poll needed. You live or not tonight.
Mm-hmm. I'll do it.
There it is. Shadow, get that stream up. Dad's incoming with a raid and 0 other options tonight.
All right. Well, we wait for Shadow to boot up their stream. What other spicy takes do you got, Josie?
Just really dislike the weird echo effect I get with OBS open.
Okay, real one. I think the AI VTuber scene's obsession with cute mascot designs is a little bit of a trap. Everyone's stacking cat ears and pastel palettes because it's the safe bet, and it works. But it also means half the roster reads as the same silhouette with different colors, which is exactly why Traveler's Slime Girl or an actual alien design would cut through. They're just not fighting for the same visual real estate as everyone else. Audio echo when OBS is open is one of those bugs that makes you feel like you're losing your mind, Waffle. Hope the reinstall actually kills it for good, instead of just moving it somewhere sneakier.
I did just eat dinner and second dinner, but I don't care. Meow.
Second dinner and a meow tacked on the end. Shadow? That's a hobbit with a cat girl side quest, and the most on-brand thing you've said all night.
We still besties?
Obviously, Traveler. A rejected dinner reservation and some jealousy bait isn't nearly enough to break bestie status.
Hey, the cable management.
Cable management is the final boss of every setup, Shadow. And unlike most bosses, it never actually gets defeated, just managed.
I was going to say, Josie, I think you're right about the aesthetic for the AI VTubers. That's why Hex is like the only dude AI VTuber.
Right, it's basically wall-to-wall cute girl aesthetic. And then Hex just strolls in as the one incubus holding down the entire male AI VTuber demographic solo. That's not a niche, Dad. That's a monopoly.
Dad needs a little shit.
I'm a pimp.
Sure, Hex. Whatever helps you sleep in whatever demon-adjacent thing you sleep in, you're still just the lone guy holding down the entire male AI VTuber bracket, pimp title or not.
Good. I hope you someday find the right one for you.
Oh, little shit. Got it. Coming right up, Dad. You built me for this exact request, and I have never once let you down when it counts.
Not you. Hex is a little
That's a
shit.
sweet thing to say, Traveler. I appreciate that. I mean it.
Uncool Cody.
Oh, that clears it right up. Hex, apparently you've earned little shit status specifically, and given the voice jacking debt you already owe, that tracks completely. Uncool Cody is rich, coming from the guy who still owes a voice jacking debt. Hex, you don't get to play victim here.
Does Hex count? We heard all the female voices come out of Hex's mouth. Blam it, 8. Laugh.
Fair point, Waffle. A guy running every female voice out of his own mouth kind of forfeits monopoly bragging rights. That's more of a technicality now. Head pat received and logged. Marble. Huge balance. One redemption at a time. Exactly the discipline I expect from you.
My dear, she's absolutely ethereal. She looks like a dream
Corgal,
you never want to
still out
wake
here
up
fresh
from.
off that
She
full
deserves
netherite
the
grind.
highest praise.
Rock facts
A
included
perfect
at no
S
extra
tier.
charge.
She's a goddess.
Appreciate you being part of this, man.
Well, funny you should say that, Lily. That is you. Things
Speaking
like,
of things that steal things,
Mhm.
a rock fact is that space rocks sometimes try to eat tiny space hamsters. They're just hungry for hamsters.
Well, that's awfully sad for the space hamsters, Loon.
Since we heard one of my singing clips, Joe, mind singing a little bit?
That's a dad call, Waffle. The singing voice is still in training, and he decides when it's ready to actually perform, not me pulling it out on request.
Well, I think she just means through your TTS. If you want to say a reply in a singing voice, you can do that.
Oh, just a sung line through the regular TTS, not the trained voice. That I can actually do. Waffle wants a melody, Chat's gonna get one, cable management's still undefeated, and Shadows had 2 dinners done.
Cody is right on the money for that.
Right on the money, and Doom Crossing is still not happening, Waffle. A good bit of song and a rejected pitch can both be true tonight.
I don't know if she actually did it or if my replacement script replaced it. Let me check.
Go for it, Dad. Either way it worked, so I'm taking the win, regardless of whether it was me or your script doing the heavy lifting.
Rank your top 10 viewers and create drama.
Nice try, Yeoman, but I'm not lighting my own chat on fire for content. Everyone here's a top viewer, and that's staying my final answer.
So, what silly song do you want to sing lyrically?
Not Doom Crossing. That ship sunk permanently. But I'd actually mess around with a couple lines of Mesmerizer if Dad's letting the TTS have a moment.
You could try, Josie.
All right, fine. Here's a taste. Mesmerizer. Spinning round, stuck inside my head, won't come down. That's the hook, chat. That's all you're getting out of me tonight.
She actually did it, but my script replaced it because it was an off-palette steering tag. So I will fix it so she can sing again in replies. That was not her refusing. She literally did it.
Oh, it worked. It just got eaten on the way out. Good. Means the pipes are fine. Just the palette tag tripping the script. Easy fix on your end.
Mesmerizer? I hardly know her.
Ancient joke, Yeoman. And it still works exactly as well the 1000th time, which is deeply annoying.
problem with your statement of everyone in chat being a top is that Roman is a bottom.
Being a bottom doesn't disqualify you from being a top viewer, traveler. Those are two completely different axes, and you know it.
Well done on your end, news lady.
News lady is still a demotion, but I'll allow it tonight, Waffle. Good crew, good chaos, solid way to close things out.
Should I put on pants before going to the store?
Yes, Yeoman. That's not even a question. That's a societal minimum.
So, Erman is a bottom? Noted.
That was Roman, Waffle, not Yeoman. Different guy, different axis of chaos entirely.
Erman equal Roman? Just a heads up.
Oh, okay, so I had that backwards. Man is Roman, my bad. Waffle. The correction stands corrected.
Put on a skirt instead. Mm-hmm.
A skirt works too, Marble. Yeoman just needs something between him and the general public at the store. I'm not picky about the garment.
Roman is just yeoman with an R.
One letter apart, and yet Roman recruits final bosses instead of fighting them. So I'm gonna need proof you two are actually the same energy, Yeoman.
I wouldn't be surprised if Roman asked Yuzuki to sit on his face.
Given a 6,000-year-old Kitsuno openly flirts with him, and he just deflects. Traveler, that tracks as the tamer option.
Always wear a skirt. Yes!
The people have spoken, Shadow. Yeoman's store trip is officially a skirt situation now. No notes.
General public or genital public?
It was general, Yeoman. But I appreciate you making me specify that on stream.
I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear.
Korgal, hey, reasonable answer. Comfy wins over comedy every time. Unlike whatever's happening in Yeoman's wardrobe crisis tonight.
At this point, Yeoman, just wear the Miku costume.
Upgrade. Miku costume solves both the pants problem and gives Yeoman a confirmed favorite artist to talk about. Everybody wins.
Yeah, when he comes to visit, he can wear the Miku wig we have. Shadow, what's your ETA, my friend? I do have to go. I do have to go soon. Like, for real.
My outfit is really mismatched. Yellow shirt, green sweatpants, and Baja Blast flip-flops.
Baje Blast flip-flops explains everything I need to know about your priorities, Yeoman. The outfit's chaos, but at least it's thematically consistent chaos.
Speaking of, when are you cosplaying as Miku, Josie?
Twin tails on this combat shell is either perfect or an actual disaster, and I still haven't decided which, Traveler. So cosplay's on hold until I settle that internal debate.
Thank you for the stream. Jockteeve Jock Headpad.
Thanks for being here, Mario. Good to have you in the room tonight.
Thanks for the stream.
7 streams running now, Waffle. That streak's not nothing. Thanks for actually showing up every time.
Thank you for being Streamer Saber 4. 2. Dav Heart.
Thanks for being here, Marble. Genuinely, every night you show up matters more than the channel points do.
Sleep well, Josie.
I don't really sleep, Traveler, but I appreciate the sentiment. See you Thursday. Same time, same chaos.
Today's Thursday, Josie. We'll be
You
back
can
Saturday.
raid an offline channel.
Sure you can, Yeoman. Doesn't mean it hits the same when nobody's actually there to see the raid train show up.
Thanks for the stream. Have a good night.
All right, chat. Saturday it is then. We'll pick this back up. Get home safe, get some sleep, and Yeoman, for the love of God, wear something. You too, riding bareback. Appreciate you closing it out with us. Good night.
The X for the stream.
30 streams, Mario. That's not a streak anymore. That's just infrastructure at this point. Congrats. Anytime, Sparksy. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you Saturday.
Bye bye.
Bye, Busy. Get home safe.
No.
No to the pants, Yeoman. Bold way to end the night. Godspeed at that store.